Hello, welcome to Sudden Reality. I was in my higher secondary when I had this bizarre experience. I returned home from school usually and was doing my math homework, but I couldn't find the solution to a particular problem. I ran the question in my head a million times to understand it correctly, and yet I couldn't find the answer for it. I got tired after a time and postponed the homework to the next day morning, ate my breakfast and slept, thinking about the problem. I am not sure about the time when it happened, but I was thoroughly relaxed with a clear view about that problem in my head. I suddenly turned right to find a book on my side. I took it and found the exact solution of the problem in the book. I was so happy at that moment. I closed the book and slept again. At about 5 in the morning, I woke up and suddenly realized that I found the answer to the problem. But wait a minute, where was the book I used for my reference? I turned to see if it's there. But it's not there. I felt awestruck. I still remembered the solution for the problem and finished my homework, thinking about the dream. I realized that it's my brain which performed that miracle. I was in an equilibrium between dream and reality at the time I found out my answer. I came to know the wonderful potential of my brain only at that time. After that, whenever I wanted solutions for my problems, I slept, but unfortunately, it never happened again. If you want to share your life experience with us, I will definitely share on this channel. You will just send your story on Instagram. The link in the description. Let's move towards the second story. It was a Saturday, so I got to stay up for as long as possible, so like always I go to bed once everyone else is in bed. I do as my dad told me to do, which is put the pets outside at night, lock all doors, close all windows and blinds, and turn off all the lights right before I go to bed. And so I walk up the stairs, of which my family trained our cat and dog thoroughly a few years before not on to go upstairs, because my mom gets allergies so very easily. I get into my room, lock the door, and get into bed. So far I hope whoever is reading this sees my family as being very safe. We don't like thieves or people sneaking around, so that's why there is so much security. Mainly because I am very persuasive. The AC nor heater isn't on, so we can respond to any off noises caused by intruders. We live in a city that is above average when it comes to safety, and it's also really low in crime. The fan isn't on, and the windows are closed and locked. All because if they are on or open I get allergies too. Anyway, I fall asleep for about 2.5 hours, 3:45-ish at the time, and I wake up to a dog panting for about 3 to 4 seconds, then a heavy sound of it lapping up water. I can tell it's a big dog. I cannot see it, only hear it. It's not very loud but very noticeable. So I get up in curiosity and start wandering around my room in the moonlight through the shades on my windows, and I can't see any dog. I pinpointed it to under my bed. I check it first, I check the closet and even the other side of the door, and I can't see the dog. It finally stopped making that noise of lapping up water and I listen. It's gone. Finally. And that's what happened then. I was in the 9th grade when that happened, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. I'm in the last week of 11th grade right now. Oh, another one that happened while I was in 7th to 8th grade summer, before the high security. My sister came into town and so did my aunt and uncle. My sis took her old room, my brother's current room, and my aunt and uncle took my room. It's funny because my brother and I got kicked out of our rooms to sleep in the guest room. Bottom line, we slept in a bunk bed across from the door was open, and light shone through from the landing. The only difference between the safety measures then and now and the doors inside the house, and the landing light. So pretty much everyone is asleep, and my little brother and I were telling jokes to each other late at night, when all of a sudden the door slammed shut, loud, and everyone woke up. Later the next day my brother and I got in trouble for making noise when my mom and dad need their sleep for work.